So if you're like some, you might be grinding polys. You might be getting some SP. You might be going there for money for your progression. But I just thought I'd make a video for some of the newer players out there who maybe started on Guardian and don't quite know how to quickly move through polys, make some money, and get some SP pretty quickly. So, start off, I'm going to go ahead and run over to the spot where I normally farm, which is over here, but I wanted to show you from Looney's cabin where you would be running. Hop on your horse, go over gear real quickly. I'm at 269 with that free Nova from the event that they're giving us, those free weapons, and then my normal weapons. I have done this on this exact Guardian before to get my skill points. I've done this, this exact route that I'm going to show you, and I was at like 210 AP, and it was perfectly fine. Once you've got your skills, the basic pre-awaken skills and a couple of the awakening skills, you're pretty much ready to go for this rotation and this spot. So I'm going to just scroll through the skills that I have so you can check with yourself to see what I have maxed, and if you want to switch things around and go with these max skills to grind here, go ahead. So you can just pause the video and check that out if that's what you would like to do. This is what I have. I don't have any of these monster AP ones. Here's what my awakening skills look like. For the rotation at polys, you won't really be using a lot of awakening skills. They're really slow in comparison to pre-awaken, and polys is all about speed and efficiency, which is pretty much main weapon skills. I don't know about succession here. I don't care about succession. I hate it. I don't play it. So this is just regular main. Alright, found a spot that was open. Some nice guy was leaving in 30 seconds and gave me the spot, so now I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff up. I'm not going to use my tent buffs, but I'm going to go ahead and show that you can throw your tent here, right on this little patch, and your horse can go here. So your horse is 100% safe here, and your tent can go right here as well if you need to use that. The great thing about using pre-awakening is the durability on this lasts a hell of a lot longer than your awakening weapon. Nice little hiccup there. That was fun. So buff up real quick. We'll do this 530. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. A lot of buffs. Shift L and B. Shift R. Use your Phoenix dive. Use your Shift F. Use that skill as well. Shift Q is pretty much the only time you'll either use Shift Q or you Shift L and B in Awakening, and then you'll just, oops, my mistake there. Then you'll dash over here. Now I've got 100% rage, so I'm going to 100% rage. I'm going to dash into this group, Shift L and B, Shift W, R and B, Mountain Slam, and I could have Phoenix dove to here, but I'm going to save it for this section. Blast through these with your W, F, Shift F, and then you can Phoenix dive to this pack. Now this is where you're going to want to be in the pre-awakening. I actually messed it up there, but I killed both of those packs with the pre-awakening, Shift L and B, this skill, dash through that, destroy this pack, switch. I could probably switch that a little bit smoother. I haven't grinded here in a little while. So you can see my rage hit 120% because I forgot to use it. That's definitely not something you want to do here. You want to pop that rage as soon as you get it so you're not wasting any time. You want to save your WF for there. You want to save your Phoenix dive for there, so then you can WF here again and kill off these. You can use a Shift F here or any other fast Jordan ability. Use any ability there. This is where you'll want to use your Shift L and B in Awakening. And then you can just WF through these guys. Do this. You see my stamina is kind of hovering around halfway. That's usually what you'll get at this place. Your stamina will kind of be hovering. You'll have to manage it at some point. You might have to do a couple of skills. Again, I forgot my Z buff. Pop that real quick. Go into the next pack. Again, I can Phoenix dive this gap. Cover that gap quickly. I can switch weapons here. Get 2 packs. WF again and kill this. Now in the span of 3 minutes, we've gotten 400 trash. Mountain Slam. Always make sure if you're going to use this shift right mouse button that you kill 2 packs at the same time. So that was an example of showing killing 1 pack with it. But again, Z buff 100%. Let's just pop that. Cross this gap with WF. Kill those. Swap back with Phoenix. And then WF into the next pack. Kill those with that skill. Kill those with that skill. And that's pretty much all it takes. Again, we'll show you the 2 packs with this skill. Really simple. Of course, you won't be able to do that with your skill if your AP is not high enough. You won't do that much damage, so now that we've seen as efficient as it can be, let's take it down to maybe a lower AP and see what you might be dealing with if you were 235. So you're 235, this is what you're going to be dealing with. So I've been finding my rhythm again as I've been working through this hour. Depending on where this goes in the video, you'll see those skill points up there are a bit higher than they were. Nothing crazy though. At this level of skill points, they level really slow. So if I can get back into my rhythm now. Get some good skill footage for you guys. A lot of it's just knowing the distance for skills like that. Right mouse button after the WF was like, that was right at the edge of that skill, but I was still able to make it one-shot that whole area. Just by timing it at the very end of the WF. Do a little side hop, swap, kill those, dash through these, make sure you avoid the green guys, because they'll soak up the whole damage and therefore the whole distance of this skill. We're going for speed. You'll notice that those guys are still alive back there. That's perfectly fine. I don't need to kill them. I'll just dash through those. It's fine, left 3 alive. It's not great, you don't want to do that every time, but it's okay. Get both of those. Swap right back in. Get both of these. Now my inventory is actually filling up. I've still got 13 minutes left. So if you have to fill up your inventory, you'll just come up over here, skip those 3 packs, go to your horse, toss it in there, reapply a buff, and then you're right back in to the action right where we were. See how slow that shift Q was without the Z buff up? So that's why I put my horse in that spot, because if you put it there, it's just really easy to run by. You skip 2 packs, and then drop off your stuff, and then you're immediately back into the rotation without having to do anything else. That's why I like coming to this spot. That's why I think Guardian's pretty good in this spot. It's all planned, just to be as fast and simple as possible. You know, it reminds me of like a NASCAR pit stop, or you know, whatever other race you might be into, racing sport. It's like a little pit stop over there. I just realized that. Anyway, so now you can see I'm in pre-awakening here this time, and was able to just 2-shot those. And then now I can easily kill both of these in the same way. So it's all about staying fluid, knowing which skills are your fast skills, and making sure that you're keeping in mind which one's on cooldown and which one's ready to be used. And if you just keep a track record of all of the skills and what their cooldowns are, then you can be really fluid about moving around the map. And you'll see that I kept that 233, 235. That's what I've been grinding with this whole time. We're almost done, and a lot of the trash is in my horse, so you know, you'll see more at the end how much trash we get this hour. Alright. Okay, 1 hour complete. I managed to get almost 8k. I got so close, and that's probably because I haven't been here in a while. So my skill rotation was a little scuffed from what it used to be. I think that this spot is definitely capable of getting 1850 to 1900, or 8,000 to 9,000, somewhere in that range, if you're being perfectly efficient. Again, at the end of this video, my inventory is full of all this weight, so I got to put it back. We've gone over a couple of things. We've gone over the basic route. We've gone over this pit stop that you can come through. This overlook rock, so you can kind of see. It's this entire section. And that's this poly spot. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully it'll help you with your SP grinding. I think I started at like 54, right? Now I'm at 77. So not bad for a 530%. Couple more SP. Have fun on your travels, everybody.